Hey, good morning, everyone. Jeff here at Beyond Freedom Family. It is a gorgeous sunny Thursday morning here in New Hampshire. I hope you had a wonderful day yesterday on Wednesday and that your Thursday is going very, very well so far. Yesterday, I was just talking about passion, talking about the possibility that when we live into our passions, live into our true definite purpose in life, and we're doing things from a position of love, doing things that we love, that perhaps we actually possess within ourselves the mysterious and elusive fountain of youth. And I mentioned at the end that I was going to talk about a new type of math today. And what I was talking about is I recently saw a few clips from Springsteen on Broadway. Really cool. And basically in that, one of the things that Bruce Springsteen mentions is how when you're in a band, particularly at their level, obviously the individual musicians at that level, they're good. But not necessarily the best in the world. You might not be the best guitarist or the best bass player or the best drummer in the world. But when they get together on stage, something incredible happens. So in the situation where you're talking about them individually, the math is very simple. It's 1 + 1 = 2, always does. But when they get into that space on stage and they are playing from that place of passion, place of doing what they love, of doing what their individual definite purposes are in life, something incredible happens. Something magical happens. It's love, it's beauty, it's magic. And in that situation, math changes. So it's no longer 1 + 1 = 2, but it transforms to 1 + 1 = 3. And I also actually remember one time watching an interview that Steven Tyler did where he made reference to the same thing. Not in those words, but he also was talking about how when they are up on stage, how it's like they enter into the cosmos, how it's basically it's a magical spot. It's unique. It's only there when they're in that place performing together as a band. It's almost, I would say, almost like heaven on earth. It's absolute magic. And I think these are great examples because when you look at bands like this, I mean, I can't imagine there are very few people, at least in the U.S., probably in the world, who don't know who Bruce Springsteen is or don't know who the Boys of Aerosmith are. But this is a great example of what can happen when we're living into our passion. We're doing what we love. We are pursuing and living into our own individual definite purpose in life. Magic happens. We talked about before, once you determine what your passions are, you may not know what the first steps are, but pick what you think might be the first steps to take toward it, and how the universe will actually unfold the answers in front of you. They'll actually unfold the how and the resources that you need when you're in that place of following your passion. It's just the way it is. But these bands, they provide us with this in-our-face example of the incredible magic that happens when we're in that place of doing what we love, the things we're passionate about. It's as if we're directly tied into the cosmos, into God, into the universe, into the infinite intelligence, whatever you want to call it. But I mean, this is truly where advances in civilization in our culture, if you look at the technologies we have and medical solutions that have come to be, these are things that all began from just a thought. And then from there, that information, those details, those instructions came from somewhere outside of the person who developed that. Something divine took place there. And I'm here to say I personally believe that's true for all of us. No matter what it is that we have the love for of doing in our life, the passion of doing in our life, whatever it is that we eventually determine to be our own individual definite purpose in life, when we're on that path, when we're living it, when we're being that person, incredible things happen. It's like divinity is there with us. We're a part of it. And I truly believe that. So with that, I wish you an amazing day today. Think about things you love to do. Do the things you love to do. And have the best day you possibly can. You absolutely deserve it. I'll see you tomorrow.